What often starts as innocent family fun doesn't always stay that way. At first, it seems harmless. Kids laughing. Toys scattered across the floor. A camera quietly capturing everyday moments. But over time, what begins as simple play can evolve into something far more complicated, where views, branding, and revenue take priority over the child at the center of the screen. This growing concern is now focused on the Kajji family. Ryan Kaji rose to fame as the face of Ryan's World, one of the most successful child-focused YouTube channels ever. What began as straightforward toy unboxing videos quickly grew into a massive commercial empire, complete with merchandise, television deals, and even a feature-length film. But now that Ryan is getting older, longtime viewers have noticed a shift. The spotlight seems to be shifting. Ryan's younger twin sisters, Emma and Kate Kaji, are appearing more often in branded content linked to the Ryan's World franchise. And for many critics, this sparks a troubling question: are these children stepping into the spotlight by choice, or are they being positioned as the next faces of a business model that refuses to slow down? Family vlogging has boomed over the past decade. Platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook have transformed ordinary family life into entertainment. To viewers, these videos feel personal, children playing, learning, and growing right before their eyes. But that sense of intimacy comes with a serious cost. Emma and Kate's childhood moments are now permanently visible to millions of strangers. Every laugh, mistake, and milestone is archived online. Child development experts warn that this level of exposure can deeply affect how children understand privacy, boundaries, and even their own sense of identity as they mature. This is where the conversation around mommy vlogging comes into focus. Parents have always shared stories about their kids, but social media has amplified both the scale and permanence of that sharing. What was once a family photo album has become global content, monetized through sponsorships, advertisements, and product lines. The Kajji family stands as one of the most high-profile examples of how far this trend can go. Yet one question remains unanswered. Did these children ever consent to becoming internet celebrities? Young children can't fully understand the consequences of having their lives recorded forever. What feels cute today could become uncomfortable, or even damaging, later. And once the content exists online, there's no erasing it. Ryan's rise was nothing short of extraordinary. His videos didn't just go viral, they built an empire. Over time, Emma and Kate joined the channel, sharing the spotlight as the brand expanded. With success came wealth and opportunity, but also criticism. Online discussions remain deeply divided. Some argue the children benefit from financial security and unique experiences. Others worry their childhoods are being exploited for clicks and ad revenue. Critics also point out that family vlogs are not always as spontaneous as they appear. While some moments seem genuine, others feel staged. When children are directed for the camera, the line between play and performance blurs. As Ryan grows older, many viewers feel the shift toward his sisters isn't natural, it feels calculated. Ryan has said he dreams of becoming an animator, working behind the camera rather than performing in front of it. But that future is only possible if he's truly allowed to step away. Concerns from the public have only grown louder. Social media is filled with calls to let Ryan retire and free the Kajji kids. Some even speculate about future legal disputes once these children are old enough to question how their earnings were managed. And these worries aren't without precedent. In 2019, the Federal Trade Commission investigated Ryan's channel for mixing entertainment with ads in a way kids couldn't tell the difference. Shortly afterward, Ryan's Toys Review was rebranded to Ryan's World, a softer name, but the same commercial engine. Experts also warn that this content doesn't only affect the children on screen. Pediatric specialists note that heavily commercialized kid content can train young viewers to associate happiness with material goods rather than creative expression. Then came the movie. Ryan's World. The movie reportedly had a budget of around $10 million, but failed spectacularly at the box office. Critics described it as rushed, poorly produced, and more like an extended commercial than a film. Online reactions were overwhelmingly negative, calling it a blatant cash grab. For many, the film's failure was a warning sign: the audience is growing older, and the old formula may no longer work. And that's at the heart of the controversy. This isn't just about Ryan. It's about a digital industry that turns children into brands before they fully understand the consequences. Burnout, resentment, and identity struggles are common among former child stars. Now, Emma and Kate are being positioned as the new faces of the Kajji empire. But how long before they feel the same pressure? And what happens when they grow up, too? One thing is becoming clear: Ryan's world isn't really about Ryan anymore. It's about keeping the brand going, no matter who's in front of the camera. Ryan once simply wanted to play with toys. Instead, his childhood became fully monetized. At one point, he reportedly filmed dozens of segments each week. Even everyday routines were turned into content. And unlike traditional child actors, there were no protections in place to ensure his earnings were preserved for him. When YouTube changed its policies following the COPPA crackdown, a law protecting kids online, many kid-focused channels were hit hard. The Kaji family reportedly lost a large portion of their income overnight and tried to recover with the movie. It didn't work. What remains is a growing sense of unease. A feeling that the line was crossed somewhere along the way. Ryan deserves peace. He deserves a normal teenage life. And he deserves the chance to tell his own story someday, without a corporate script written for him. Whether Emma and Kate will receive that same freedom is the question that many are now watching closely.